Yes, our technique is far side Kimura, and it's set up from what we call phase one of side control. And we'll just give you a few different options to try once you've learned how to pass the guard and has found the ability to stabilize side control. And we talk about phase one of side control. Here at our academy, we have numbered the 4 fundamental pins. We may have talked about this in previous video, but this is what we call phase one, just so you can get an idea. Phase 2, 3, and phase 4. We're going to pick this up from phase 1, and they may be traditionally, have their hands in the right place. This hand is anchored by the hip. If I don't anchor it to the floor, as I start to go north-south, he's going to follow me. Keep going. But when I put it on the floor, it stops that movement, and I can continue to go north-south. My other hand is going to be sliding up through that armpit as tight as I can get it, like a little credit card swiper. And I'm going to be trying to slide my hand farther and farther and farther until I get elbow deep, almost like I'm trying to grab his far side pec right here. So again, I'll start from here. We walk. He follows me. I stop him. My hand comes around. I start going north-south. I'm making space too. And then as I come around, I get elbow deep, and I'm going to be trying to get him on his side, and I use my hip pressure to roll him on the side. Can you come back at me at all?
No.
Really hard to do so. And now this free hand can grab his wrist, and I can connect my Kimura grip. Once my Kimura grip is connected, I can stop him from going back to his back with my knee, step up over his head, pin. I'm going to jerk down and away, pull up on the arm, and put it behind his back for the finish. So again, we're in phase 1, anchor. I start going north-south. That little credit card hand comes through. I drive him on his side, and I put pressure behind his shoulder so that I can easily grab that Kimura grip. Now, one of the things that happens right here is before I can get all the way to the Kimura a lot of times, one of the ways for them to prevent the Kimura from happening is to going back flat on their back again. So as I do, I let them, and I drop down into this hole right quick. I still have his arm, and a lot of times they're trying to use this other arm, and as I do, I swipe the mat. I go palm down. Look how low I'm keeping my elbow. And I go all the way around for this Bravo type choke. And from here, I just keep a lot of pressure on my arm. I remove my hand, put both of my hands behind the hip like I'm in phase 4, and I walk my fingers and drop my weight for the finish. Now, a lot of people aren't going to tap to that right there. You will get some. The bigger the shoulder, the easier it is to get that type of tap because it's more of a shoulder tear than it is a choke. All right, so we get around, and I get here, and there's still a lot of cool things that we can do. One, as I've connected this, and they start to try to go back flat on their mat, I straighten my arms. So now he can't do that anymore. All right, so if you were smart and quick enough, and you were thinking ahead, now I have the ability, he can't go back flat because I'm shoving my hands straight and I'm straightening my arms. I can feel the space in behind his back. Now, as I step over, I like to get my knee. Look at this. I don't put my knee all the way to the ground right here. Instead, I'm going to imagine there's a spike coming off of the inside of my knee, and it's going to shoot right through his sternum. So I'm going to go right here and pinch. And maybe they grab the belt, and I find that it might be hard for me to finish this position right here. So one of the first things we teach our white to blue belts, it's actually a pretty easy finish, is a scissor choke. So I'm just going to now fall to my hip, and I scoop his head up, cross my ankles, and straighten my legs for this choke. And that's really a really simple finish. And there's you a couple of options and a way to get the far side Kimura grip from side control phase 1. Thanks.